Southgate and also Jordan Henderson. Before you ask your questions, please remember to introduce yourselves, let us know your name, your organization, and also what language you'll be speaking, because that helps with translation. And always remember, we need a microphone for the questions. Okay, so let's get started. First question right here, please. Right here in the middle.
Hello, this is Mark Schmidt from the Bild newspaper in Germany. It's in German. We were seeing pictures today that you were like throwing around a chicken, like a plastic chicken, when you started practice. What was that all about?
That's exactly what I asked our fitness coach as well. Yeah, what is that all about? Our physical performance coaches try to keep refreshing the warm-ups for the players and keep them stimulated. So just a bit of fun to get them moving and some of the mobility exercises. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Juan Irigoyen from El País, Spain. Question for the coach. Is Sean Stones your Gerard Piqué? Is the first one, and you spend so many nights watching NBA matches.
I'm sorry, could you repeat the first part?
Is Sean Stones your Gerard Piqué?
Oh, okay. Well, I actually asked Cheeky Begiristan to compare the two, because obviously he worked with them at the same age. So for me, what is nice is that we've worked with John since he was an under-21 international, and I've always believed that he's a player, style of player that maybe we haven't had in English football before. Rio Ferdinand probably as close as we've had. So the way we want to progress as a national federation and national teams at all ages, we need defenders who can use the ball in that style. And Walker, Stones, Maguire have done that really well, but John has definitely, as the centre of the three, dictated the tempo of the game, and his use of the ball and his understanding of supporting angles and reading of the game has been excellent. But also his defending has been excellent. Against Sweden, a different sort of test, physical test, where maybe some people might have thought he would find that more difficult, and I thought he was exceptional the way he defended as well in that game. NBA? No, I've not seen lots of NBA games. No.
Next question here, please.
Olof Lund, Swedish TV4. Question both for coach and player. Going into this game, how much do you feel and reflect over the legacy of English football? You haven't won since 1966, and everyone thinks now is the big opportunity.
I think we're just concentrating on what we want to do, on what we want to create. We've obviously done okay so far, but we want to keep going. We've took each game by game, and we've just got to continue to do that. It's a massive game for us, we all know that, but there's no need to make it bigger than what it already is. We just focus on what we need to do, on what the job in hand is. But we're going to obviously take a lot of good things from the past in terms of 66 and what they achieved then, but it was a long time ago, so not too many of us can remember that far back.
Even I can't remember that far back, so no, we are enjoying the journey. We came here to enjoy our football. We have all the way through been one of the youngest teams in the tournament, the least experienced team in the tournament, but we were never quite sure how far this team could go, and the age of the players, the improvement in the players, the hunger in the players has been apparent for everybody to see. We're really proud in the style that we've played, with the intelligence that we've played, and that we've performed under pressure and dealt with difficult situations in games where we've had to wait until the last minute to score. We've had to recover from conceding in the last minute. We've been through extra time, penalties. So we've made several pieces of history biggest win in a tournament for England, first knockout win for 10 years, first quarter-final win for longer. So we're just looking to keep breaking those barriers down, and it's really been an enjoyable journey. We want to keep it going.
We are now closing this session for photographers, so I kindly ask you to leave. Thank you. Thanks. We're going to continue over there in the end, please.
Gareth, Jonathan Swain, Good Morning Britain in English. First of all, best of luck for tomorrow. And are you aware of the craze that's sweeping the nation back home with Waistcoat Wednesday? You're responsible for that, and lots of fans are on their way now to support you and the team wearing their waistcoats as we speak.
Well, I think I've said this before, I was not a renowned fashion icon throughout my playing career, so it's rather strange to feel that way now. But we are really proud of the support that we're receiving. We've had the chance to make a difference. You know, our supporters, our country's had a long time of suffering in terms of football, and the enthusiasm they have for these players, because of the way they've, not only the way they've played, but the way they've conducted themselves. They've been brilliant ambassadors for our country, and I think everybody can see that. They're proud to wear the shirt. It's great for them that they've got some enjoyable experiences now playing for England. And our country's been through some difficult moments recently in terms of its unity, and I think sport has the power to do that, and football in particular has the power to do that. And so for us, we can feel the energy and we can feel the support from home, and that's a very special feeling. It's a privilege for us.
Thank you. A question in English from Xinhua News Agency of China. I'm Yue. I want to ask a question for both head coach and the player. We know Croatia have some best midfielders, like from Barcelona and Real Madrid. Like, for example, Luka Modric and Ivan Rakitic. We know also Henderson has played against them in Champions League. So what's England's plan to contain their creative midfield tomorrow night? Thank you.
Well, I can't tell you our plan, but obviously the players that you've mentioned are fantastic players. I feel they're a fantastic team. They work for each other, they work together, and that's obviously why they're in the semi-final of the World Cup.